En este segmento, we're talking to a dear friend of Domingo Lives and a personal friend as well, who has done so much for our community as a believer and promoter of the downtown area through his business, House of Rock, but also on what he does outside of the House of Rock to try to promote Corpus Christi, promote our talent, promote our entertainment industry. Casey Lain, who is the owner of House of Rock. Casey, great to have you here on Domingo Live. We know that you've got this music industry symposium that you're planning that's going to bring in talent from throughout the coastal bend to kind of give them direction as far as where to go, what to do to be able to expand their capabilities to reach the folks out there. Can you tell us a little bit more about the symposium?
Sure. The symposium, Coastal Bend Music Industry Symposium, is going to be held at House of Rock in the Bay Jewel, downtown Corpus Christi, on Thursday, February 16th. Doors are going to open at noon, and we're going to have sessions running up till about 7, ending it with a happy hour mixer that's going to end at 8 o'clock. Once again, it's free to anybody who wants to participate. Really hoping to get more musicians out than anything else. And there's more information on our website, as well as visit CC.
What topics will the symposium cover, and what resources will be offered to music professionals?
So we've got about 8 panels, and it ranges from licensing. One of the main ones that I was excited about is just getting CSAC and BMI down here, and we're bringing in people from Austin and Nashville that work with these entities to explain to people how these licensing work, right? So if you are a songwriter, a performer, you can actually register your music with these entities and then get money back for playing your own songs. It's something not a lot of people know. So that's one of the things that it's going to be we're going to be speaking about. We also, once again, going back to the colleges or some local resources here in town that really can help people get into the industry and educate them on how that side of it works. So that's going to be a fun panel. The Texas Music Office is going to talk more in detail about what it means to become a music-friendly community and how we as a community can get engaged in that. So those are just a couple of the things that we kind of have up our sleeves. We're going to talk about touring and what it's like to tour and speak with some experienced touring musicians who have figured out some things that work, as well as some things that didn't work, and how that relates to the locals. And so really kind of geared towards the musician than more than anything else. You know, it's a free event that anybody can come to. You have to register in advance. We do have limited space, but we're really kind of marketing this and reaching out to local musicians because it's more of just kind of how to strategize and together. So yeah, so I guess with those 8 panels, that's kind of where we're at.
Casey, what an incredible opportunity for the budding professional musician. Is there a specific genre or kind or level of music professional that you're hoping to reach through this symposium?
We want everybody, really. I mean, it's really kind of people who are just starting out who might have some questions, but we're also really interested in getting people who have kind of lived a life, you know, people who can kind of share their experience. You know, we're going to end this event with a networking opportunity with a little bit of food and complimentary beverages to kind of get people talking to each other. So really, it's from the beginning musician who might not understand what it's like to work as an independent contractor, entry-level musicians who are just getting into the songwriting and want to know how they can register their songs, to people who've been around maybe for years who just never realized that those resources existed, or who have been there, done that, seen success with it, and can pass that on to the new generation. It's really about kind of cultivating a good musical community here in Corpus Christi. I mean, I think that's really the main thing. So we're casting a broad net, you know, so anyone who's been involved in music, whether you're a musician or on the business side of things, is bringing people together, and networking is also going to be part of this event, an important part of this event.
Casey, plenty of musicians watch Domingo Live. How can they get involved?
If you go to our website, texashouseofrock.com, there's an event listing on there under the Coastal Bend Music Industry Symposium. There's a link. It's very easy. Click that link. It'll take you through, and you can fill out the registration form on it. We do have a limited amount at this point. We still have some openings in the event that we run out of space that you'll be able to register to on the day of the event. And also, we'll leave that link up afterwards for anybody who could make it for one reason or another. We'll still be able to go and register And then once we get past this, we're going to set up a system where people can continue to register throughout the year and download their information into that database, which then we can also share with the Texas Music Office, and they can also host that on their site. So it's really kind of a three-legged stool between, myself and Jimmy as being local musicians and promoters with Visit Corpus Christi and their Film and Music Commission and the Texas Music Office. Between the three of us, we could house that information and have it accessible for the public at no charge.
Casey Lain, owner of House of Rock, thank you so much for sharing this information on this music industry symposium that is coming to our community. Much needed because it's not just for Corpus Christi, it's for the entire coastal bend. If you are an aspiring musician, if you are playing professionally but don't know how to get out there and grow your industry, this is one event to attend. We had one with the Hana Gold Countdown and the Symposium that we had in San Antonio. Well attended. Michael and Ernie were there, and we had so many different artists. But this is important because a lot of these young professionals don't have the connections yet. They're trying to make those connections.
This is vital information for all musicians and all that want to be in the music industry or already in the music industry. Even if you think you may know enough, you don't. Just make sure that you attend as many as possible so you can be in the know at all times.
And if you're a songwriter, you should go to this. If you're writing songs, if you have this interest to get your songs published, ASCAP is going to be there. Those are the folks that you need to go to register your music so that you get paid for your talents.
That's right.